Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another conversation with Marilyn Tarot, Marilyn Arts, Art of Tarot. I'm very excited to be here now. We're going to do a fast one, fast conversation because there is loads happening and it's been like super busy time. We are going to be talking about the new moon, actually full moon that is happening next week within a week time. Today is the 7th of March. And we have the full moon lunar eclipse happening in a sign of Virgo on the 14th, which is exactly the week from now. And I have to share with you a little artwork that I have here on my hand. It's going to be upside down, unless I have to show. Yeah, I can show it to you this way. So I had the pleasure of working on a beautiful private event in the Barbican Centre here in London. It was the premiere of a beautiful movie that just came out on Amazon Prime. And there was a lovely lady that was doing some henna work. So she asked me like, oh, would you like a quick one? And I was like, well, what we could do? So I was like, yes, definitely. We're going to have some moon energy, sun energy, eclipse happening. Let's see how we can work with those. So I'll start the conversation with this beautiful artwork and shout out to this lovely girl. So we have interesting messages on the table. There are two major arcana cards. The first one is the Empress, that is very much the energy of Taurus. The Empress is that ultimate happiness, abundance, stability, grounding, having it all pretty much. We have some actually nice cards on the table considering the energies that we are dealing with. I spoke more in detail in my previous video, so feel free to go back and listen to the new moon that we had 2 weeks ago, because we are just continuing that conversation. It's very hard to actually zoom. Like, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful image from this tarot deck of the Empress. With every full moon, especially with the eclipses, we have supercharged energies. So we like to call it like a full moon on steroids. Everything that has to be released will be released right now and removed. It's all for the best. It might feel uncomfortable, it might feel challenging, but it is sort of like a breakthrough that we have to go through in order to get where we want to be, and take the most of those energies and changes. The nature is very aligned. Everything makes perfect sense, and it's just up to us to understand how to work with those energies and how to take the best out of it. Talking about the breakthroughs, the second card in the major arcana or big energies lineup here in this reading is the Judgment karma card. Things meant to happen. Awakening, breakthrough, rising from the grave. Really, we have that fresh breeze that I think we all need in a way with everything happening in the world. The world is going crazy, regardless of like which part of the world you're talking about. But let's hope that it's for the best. We have 2 intense weeks of, or 3 intense weeks of March left. We are talking about quite a few retrograde energies and planets. Venus is retrograde, Mercury, Mars is retrograde as well. So it's really time to really like slow down and allow those big themes, big things, big events to unfold. It's really important not to trust everything you see during this time, because the messages could come across a bit confusing as well, right? So by maintaining your center, by maintaining your grounded place, whatever you do to ground yourself, we have 2 cards that talk about it here in this spread. 4 of Swords, mental stability. What do you do to ground yourself? How do you recharge? Knight of Pentacles, the card that talks about, or energy that talks about, slow and steady approach, taking you where you want to be. Let me place this one here. Another pentacle card or earth element that we have on the table is the 5 of Pentacles. I love seeing this energy. It's very much about tuning in with that inner voice, gut feeling, intuition, listening to that inner voice, understanding that everything that is happening in this physical world, 3D, is just a tiny part of everything that we are surrounded within and without, right? This is that moment when the physical has a very, very close connection to the spiritual, and I think we need more of this right now. there are two cards that are talking about fresh and new messages coming in, both pages, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. There could be a lot of communication, there could be a lot of exchange as well, but it's important to understand these energies are very, very potent. It's just allowing the time for them to develop and keeping that fresh approach and new ideas on your mind. On the top of the spread, we have the Three of Swords, the card that talks about where do you give your power away? This is very much about the way of thinking. Where do you hold on to the outcomes? What is it that I feel I have invested in? I'm investing myself a lot, and there is no healthy balanced energies in return. The moment we understand that, it's easier to release those, change the approach, change the way of thinking. It is the very much in the way of thinking, and also this is how your emotions are going to change as well. And talking about emotions, we have the 10 of Cups on the table, the card that is very much about ultimate happiness, which we all deserve and all need. And what can I do actually to make my cups full, right? What is it that it's up to me? What is it that I have no control of? And so on. So this is where you realize what is out of your control. Let it go, let it be, and focus on things that are actually making you happy. And there are definitely things, if you take a moment to write down 5 things that you're grateful for, by counting your blessings, you're bringing more of those energies as well, which is now very, very hard to do. Like the news, the world is going crazy, as I said, and the news is spreading so fast. It's very, very hard to maintain that peace of mind because it's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming with everything that is happening. But it's like 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, releasing the control, releasing like any outdated ideas, finding that place of center stability and grounding, and really focusing on things that are bringing you joy and happiness, and sharing that with others, because it is all about energy, frequency, and how we connect on that level. Final message, final card from the Osho's deck, number 6, the card of Success. This is the 6 of Wands card in traditional tarot deck. We are talking about glory. We are talking about victory. We are talking about the moment when you can really say that you're proud of yourself, how far you came, how much you achieved, but you're also inspiring others in that sense, right? So I think that we can all start from a really, really like small things in order to grow this energy and spread it and get together. Because at the end of the day, all we want, I hope, and I do believe in the good in the world, is really to reach that place of satisfaction, gratefulness, and understand that we have all we need to be present, to be abundant, to be happy and connected in the best possible way. I'm going to leave you with those 3 cards: Success, 10 of Wands, ultimate happiness, the Empress, beautiful card of nurturing, bringing something new to the world, bringing some new idea, new project, new energies. And I love that we have beautiful sunny day here in London today. So it feels really special to do this conversation now, where the cards are blessed with some sun energy as well, right? So I'm wishing you all the best for the next week. Hold on to your horses. It's going to be an intense one. I'll be traveling to Serbia I'm going to be back to Brick Lane Market after quite a while on Saturday. If you get to listen to this video, come and say hello if you're in London. On Sunday, I'm flying to Serbia. I'm going to be there for a week for a special event, and then I'm going to support another really important event on the 15th of March. My country is going through a lot as well. I think everybody's going through a lot at the moment. So I feel like it is going to be the right place for me to be. So all the best wishes to you all. And I'll be speaking to you very soon with the new moon in Aries in a couple of weeks. Love to all, and bye for now.